Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 in season 9 of our Glory Hunter series. We're performing well in La Liga. We've had a big result in December, and we're going to show you some goals from the other games we've already played. Let's get straight into it. So, the first game we played this month was against Barcelona. We decided to go with our usual 4-3-3. From the off, we decided to go with the very attacking mentality, which I found twice last year against Barcelona. It did wonders for us, and it has done exactly the same again. As you may have seen there, we've come home with a 4-1 victory. As we see, Jochen Knight makes a break up the right hand side as he cuts the ball back to Nga. He chips into the back post. Keeper comes out a little bit in no man's land, and we open the scoring through Ruben van Bommel. Knight is involved again this time as he gets on the end of a poor clearance from the corner. He crosses it into the back post this time for Nga to head home to make it 2. Barcelona do pull a goal back as we see Junior making a break round the right hand side. It's Knight involved again, unfortunately, this time to score to make it 2-1. Mason Woods then finds a nice pass out to Van Bommel. He returns the ball in the middle of the goal, and Samuel Justo is there to score to make it 3-1. Samuel Justo then turns provider as he plays the ball over the top into the path of Sesko. Keeper comes out a long way from his line, and Sesko beats him to it to make it 4-1. It's a very, very pleasing result, of course. Put a little bit of a gap between ourselves and Barcelona as well in doing so. We then followed that up with a game against Celta Vigo. We are at home this time. Again, we scored 4 goals, which is very, very pleasing. We did concede 2 goals this time, a little bit disappointing, but we played very well, and that's the main thing. As we see in the 13th minute, Jochen Knight breaks down the right hand side, big deep cross into the back post, and Ruben van Bommel is there to head home. Mickey van de Ven then plays the ball wide left to Amaria. He makes a run through, given far too much space, makes a run through the defence and scores for 2-0. De Ketelaere then whips in a free kick towards the back post, and Bacedic is there to score. Theo and Bacedic then have a little bit of a mix up here, allowing Strand Larsen in to score, to pull one back in the 41st minute. So we go in 3-1 half time. It takes until the 80th minute then for Nga to intercept the ball, finds De Ketelaere, and he fires in to make it 4-1. So a very pleasing result. To make it 4-1. Then, as we see, Alex Valle plays a lovely crossfield pass into the path of Javier, and he scores to make it 4-2. We then follow up with another game against Barcelona. It is the second game in 3 across 6 matches. This time in the Champions League, we are at home. A little bit disappointed. We rotated the squad heavily for this game. As mentioned before, we don't really care about the Champions League. We gave Adrian Gil his first start for the club, and Fabio Ruiz his first start as well. We've come away with a 3-3 draw here. As we see, there's a header at the back post. Samuel Justo is first to react to score the opening goal. Adrian Gil gets down the left-hand side. His cross isn't dealt with, and Justo again making that late run into the box makes it 2-0. Barcelona do pull a goal back then shortly after as Pedri finds a nice ball to Lamine Yamal. An absolute thunderbolt of a finish into the roof of the net makes it 3-1. We get back in front. Get back in front with 2-goal advantage as the goalkeeper comes out to try and. He does come out and stop De Ketelaere, but Justo is on hand to make it 3-1. I think we're at this stage. There's a header there at the back post, or at the near post, to make it 3-2, and then Fabiano makes it 3-3 with a header after a little bit of a poor goalkeeping decision. Really tries to come out for the free kick. The ball's deflected, and it comes back to Fabiano to score the equaliser. So we're doing okay in the Champions League, but in La Liga is really where our focus is. We're about to go into the mid-season winter break. Before that, we do have a game against Tenerife to play. Tenerife doing very well, currently sitting 5th place in the league. This will not be an easy game. Halseth Naipan is back from injury by the look of it. We'll check and see what his fitness status is like. He looks to be fully fit and ready to go. Mosia Oved is still carrying an injury, so he will miss out. He won't be starting. And Mateo Palma is injured, so we're going to treat Farinha as a centre back for this game. We do have a couple of players unregistered here, a couple ineligible. Angel Granado is playing a game. Anthony Malone is playing a game today. Adrian Hill is unregistered for the league. Samuel Justo carrying an injury as well. He is not recommended for selection. We probably should bring him out. 75 minutes for Uved is the recommendation. But we're going to go with the strongest team we can at the minute. That is minus Uved. He is unhappy. We promised a new contract. In fairness, I made a mistake by trying to let the director of football do it. He just triggered the extension. Tried to talk with him again about reopening contract talks. He wasn't interested. He's put in a transfer request. Fans expect a win. Do not let them down. So expecting a tough game. As mentioned, Tenerife are in 5th in the league currently. As Van Bommel takes a free kick from the right-hand side, comes all the way back to Sesko. Finds Woods, who dummies the ball, comes to Van de Ven, comes back to Bicedic. Looks for Sutalo, comes on the right to Jochen Knight. Gets a run down the line. Gets it back to Nga, finds Bicedic. Square ball to Woods, and the shot goes wide. And seeing Athletic Bilbao with a 5-0 win against Rayo Vallecano. Sociedad and Sevilla drawn to each. Van Bommel with a corner from the left hand side. It's deep into the back post. Ball is cleared and Gal will recover. Looks for Sutalo. Looks for Woods. There's a nice pass back to Nga here. Can he get to the byline? Ball comes back again. But Cedic comes to Knight. There's a shout for a penalty perhaps. Maria keeps the ball alive. Finds Woods. Back to Bicedic. He's looking for the angle. He's having a go, and there's a very good save there from the goalkeeper. It's Van Bommel to take a corner from the left-hand side this time. Goes deep in, and it's claimed in the air pretty comfortably, it's fair to say, by the goalkeeper. We are going to keep a little eye on other results. Barcelona and Real Madrid also playing. It would be incredible if Real Madrid could drop points somewhere. As Amaria finds Van Bommel, chips it into the back post, and Guy has it wide. It's a poor effort. It's a poor effort, really. 23 minutes gone. Let's demand more. Do we change our mentality up to go very attacking? Waller back now with the free kick, and there's a header there from someone. I'm not sure who it was. It's clipped the top of the crossbar. Van de Ven takes a short free kick to Bicedic. He's looking to move it forward. Gives the ball away cheaply. Van Bommel wins it back. Comes to Amaria. Returns to Van Bommel. Looks for Sesko. Bicedic progresses the ball. Sesko with a lovely through ball into Naipan. And no suspicion of offside this time. He is straight up onside. Not even a hint. But it's a nice little bit of play here by Sesko. Holds the ball up well. Finds Bicedic. And it's a lovely through ball here from Sesko into the path of Naipan to make it 1-0. We are in front. And perhaps me demanding more may have given a little kick up the backside. Real Madrid are currently winning by, I think, 3 goals there. Barcelona still 0-0 at the minute. As Sutalo finds Woods, comes back to Sutalo. Looks for Naipan's a lovely pass into Sesko, and it's in the back of the net. Sesko scores again. It's a lovely little bit of football here. Sutalo plays that ball through the middle. Through in the Naipan, and it's a first time round the corner kind of pass. And just from the 18-yard line, nothing but top corner from Benjamin Sesko. Give us a 2-0 lead. Real Madrid are 4-0 up against Real Valladolid. A hat-trick there for Vinny Jr. Doing brilliantly. Keep it going. Yeah. Barcelona still drawn 0-0 with Real Betis. That would be a result I would absolutely welcome, because that would open a gap. Real Valladolid have pulled one back against Madrid. I don't think they're going to recover. There's a nice challenge there from Woods. Cuts the ball back to Van de Ven. Looks for Van Bommel, who just gives it away cheaply. There's a ball over the top into Mecca. Comes back to Hollerbeck. Woods recovers again, but Jedic now moves the ball forward. Looks for Shitalo, or looks for Sesko, finds Naipan, finds a lovely pass out to Nga. It's in the corner. I think he might be offside. Perhaps not. Not even a suspicion. But Jedic with a pass here to Sesko. It's in the Naipan, and he just turns it round to the right hand side against Nga. And it's a nice pass. It's a nice finish into the bottom corner. We are comfortably 3-0 up with an hour played. We may start making some changes, keep some players. Well, we're going into a winter break, so keeping players fit isn't so much a concern. We are going to look at Bacedic's yellow card, though. I'm going to bring him out for Quentin Timber. I'm going to bring Jose Manuel in for Mason Woods. There are a few fitness concerns here, actually. I bring the Kettler in on the left wing. It's not really his strongest position. I bring Naipan in on the left wing and bring the Kettler into central midfield. We'll change it up to this. So it's at 3 changes. At the back, Jochen Knight's not having a great game. We'll bring Fabio Ruiz in for some more game time. And you know what, I'm going to bring Shitalo out for Obina as well. 5 changes with 20 minutes to go. I think that's fair enough. We're 3-0 up. I don't think it couldn't go wrong. He says with hope and expectancy. It's only now with a free kick. Goes back to Gassone, I think that is. Finds Morante. Vlahovic, presumably not Dusan. Vanya Vlahovic has an incredible strike. And here's me talking about it can't go wrong. He's onside. Let him be onside. It's a good finish. Give it. Yeah. I don't know where the suspicion of offside was there. Oh, it must be here. Yeah, it's a great finish. Disappointed, but you know, sometimes you just have to accept that good goals are good goals. He's onside by a bit. Yeah, I think it's Van de Ven there playing him on. It's not fractional in any way. So it's 3-1. Little under 10 minutes to go. Jose Manuel picks up the loose ball. Looks for the pass to the Kettler. Comes to Ruiz. Fabio Ruiz scores his first goal for the club. And that is a promising bit of football from the youngster. As the ball is cleared here, Jose Manuel picks up the loose ball. Looks for the Kettler. There's a challenge here from the defender Morales. Comes to Ruiz. And he drills it into that bottom corner. Absolutely delighted. Great to see one of our academy products getting in amongst the goals, especially a defender. Barcelona still drawing 0-0 with Real Betis. We'll keep a little eye on that. We're in the stoppage time now. There's a free kick to Tenerife. I felt like Morante was offside there, but he was clearly on. But Teo saves it. That's a corner to Tenerife. Hugo Alvarez to whip it in towards the back post. Teo comes out, flaps at it, gets away with it. Barcelona are going to draw with Real Betis. And 4-1, we have a 4-1 victory. That is very, very pleasing. And Barcelona did draw 0-0 with Real Betis. We've opened, a 6-point gap on Barcelona. That is very pleasing. We are only 4 points behind Real Madrid. And Ga is injured for a couple of days. Naipan plays well, yes. So very pleased with that result, certainly. If we look at the La Liga table, I mean, Kylian Mbappe has 26 goals already. He's absolutely run away with it. 17 games. That's just ridiculous. And Vinny Jr. has 13. But we're doing well. Michael Olise plays for Celta Vigo. Interesting. So we go into the winter break, and we're about to start the January transfer window as well. We've no planned incomings. We may see an outgoing of Moshe Oved. He does have a £158 million release fee. That is the price I will be asking for. If anybody wants to bid for him, they're more than welcome to pay that price. Otherwise, we will not sell him. But we have a 6-point gap over Barcelona. We're 4 points behind Real Madrid, undefeated in 17 games, as are Real Madrid. They've drawn 2, we've drawn 4. Obviously, they've won 15, we've won 13. So we're certainly making an impression. We're certainly putting pressure on. We do have the Supercopa coming up as well soon. I don't really care if we go through the final and win it. That'd be nice, but if we don't, it's fine. It's not a concern. The other teams are Real Madrid and Real Sociedad. So that'll be interesting. But we will be back in the next episode. We will bring you the games against Getafe, against Villarreal, Real Betis. We have the Copa del Rey draw to be made as well. We have Champions League against Lyon and Trabzonspor, and of course the game against Valencia. In terms of the Supercopa, if we get through to the final, we'll break those 2 games out into a separate episode. If not, we don't care. So we will bring you that as well. Possibly 1 or 2 episodes coming up for the next set of games. But that is it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below. We would love to hear your feedback. We will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you very much and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow. It helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well. And please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.